Taurus, how are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of January. Taurus, Happy New Year. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck, and I'm pretty sure which one I want to use is this one right here. I just got it today. Actually, it arrived yesterday, but I retrieved it today from my mailbox. And it's called the Tarot of Life. This is what it looks like. It's a really cool deck. I love it. It's a minimalist deck, which means there's just not like a whole lot going on in the picture. You know, oh my God, I have some decks, guys, that are just overwhelming to look at because it's like, whoa, there's just so much going on here. But this one is very, it's a minimalist tarot is the way the creator describes it. All right. My dear Taurus, this is your love reading, my dear. This is your love reading. Holy Spirit, let's begin this reading by giving my dear Taurus cross-watcher a message it is that they need at this moment, perhaps in connection to their love life. But let's just leave it open. This is just anything that Spirit wants to share with you, perhaps give you some clarity on, bring attention to, reveal to you, my dear Taurus cross-watcher, whoever it is that is watching me. Let's get one more card. One already came out, but I'm telling you, I don't know about that one. I don't know what it is that I'm feeling right now about it, that it's making me feel like I just want to grab it and put it back into my deck. Let's see, Taurus. All right, look, Death card. You see, I'm already picking this up. There's like this fear. There's this fear, I guess is what it is. We have the World card. Here we have two skeletons. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. Wow. These are interesting cards to get. This is a message that Spirit wants to give you. Now, this is something that is interesting. Look, you see how this person is on there out in the field. And then there we have, what do we have? We have two skeletons. So I'm kind of seeing it as this one. These skeletons, this one in the Seven of Pentacles somehow stumbles upon these lovers that were buried there. It's like finding something. And, well, this is the love reading. These are two lovers, guys. These are two lovers. This is reminding me of, I watched a series recently. It's called Lore. And I really, really liked it because it's very informative. Like, I love watching documentaries. I have a Sagittarius moon, so I love to learn, like, anything that has to do with history or anything that's informative, okay, I like to watch. And, well, in this series, there was this one episode that talked about people being buried alive. There was something going around. I don't know if it was some sort of disease or what exactly it was, but pretty much during this time, I think it was like the 1900s, maybe mid-1900s where this happened. People were like falling asleep, but it looked like they were dead. And well, at the time, the doctors, well, they didn't, it was something new. They didn't really know. So they started burying these people alive, but not on purpose. They thought that these people were dead. And many of them would, you know, I guess wake up. They would wake up buried alive. So what ended up happening is that an inventor came up with this bell that was tied to a rope. And that rope was went through like a little tunnel. If you could think about this, think about the grave thing and the coffin being underground already with the dirt on top. They would put some sort of tunnel there that would have access to the outside, you know, the top, and access to the bottom where the person was in the grave. And this bell, okay, The rope would go all the way down, and they would tie this rope or ropes to the dead, presumably dead person's fingers and toes. So if they were accidentally, buried alive because they thought they were dead, and they woke up, they would just, move their fingers and their toes a little bit, and that would pull the bell. And that would make the grave digger aware that, there was somebody buried alive there. So that is reminding me of that. Who was it? There was another reading that reminded me of this. It's a water sign or an air sign, because those are the two readings that I posted already. So that's reminding me of this, and especially so because the death card is here. You see that? Do you see what I'm talking about? And especially so as well because the attire that woman is wearing, it does remind me kind of like the 1900s. That's kind of like what they used to wear when they used to go out in the field and, plant crops and all that. And you see those skeletons there. So do you see how this is reminding me of that story? There's two lovers here buried. There's two lovers buried alive. There's two lovers that were buried alive. There's two. Okay, so that's what it is. That's a very interesting message. Seven of Pentacles. What is the Seven of Pentacles? The Seven of Pentacles has to do with something that is delayed. So you see how it all goes? It's something that's delayed. It's something that takes time. Do you guys hear that? That's my dog that is licking their food bowl. They had food already, but she's a little hungry hippo, and she's enjoying licking the bowl. That has nothing. Maybe she tastes something there. There's flavoring, I don't know, left behind. All right, yeah, so Seven of Pentacles is something that doesn't fully come, to fruition until later. So for many of you, this is something that happened some time ago, and you're just now becoming aware of it, perhaps, or it's just now, I'm hearing coming up to the surface. So that's what it is that you should know. Okay, so one more card, Holy Spirit, one more card. The Devil at the bottom. Oh, goodness. Look, and that's two people there again. I'm hearing, but these two lovers were not buried alive it wasn't an accident. It was done on purpose because the devil is here. And remember what I said. I still haven't looked at this card. Remember what I said about that series that I watched? What would they do? They would tie strings to the fingers and the toes so they could make noise. But you see how there's string here? Do you see that? There's string there, but the string is attached to both of their necks. So it's like it doesn't want to let them go. So this would be like if we connect this to the story that I've told you guys, it would be like someone not wanting these lovers to to be discovered, I suppose, right? To be saved saved by the bell, because that's actually what that's what the series was about. That episode was about. My dog is still licking that bowl. That particular episode was about the origin of Saved by the Bell. You've heard that, Saved by the Bell? It's almost like something happens just at the right time, right before it was going to just be a disaster. You're saved by the bell. Something happens, someone intervenes, something, just takes place that we could say just changes the course of your life completely. If it wasn't for that, you would be, you know, kind of, yeah, saved by the bell. You see how it goes? There's a string. You see the devil's like, shut it. Don't make any noise, right? Don't make any noise. What in the world? Now let's see what this is. We have, there's that string again. You see that string? It's coming from the clouds now. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. It looks like they're being lifted. Doesn't this go with this story that I'm telling you? Do you see, okay, the symbolism? Do you see that string? It looks like they're being lifted. So now I'm seeing this as the person being lifted out of the grave. I'm hearing one of these people was discovered first, perhaps. That could have been the feminine energy. Doesn't have to be. The Six of Swords, do you see? They're being lifted. And the Six of Swords says that you're able. What happens before the Six of Swords, by the way? The Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is the devil, pretty much. The Five of Swords is the devil that says, I'm just going to do something bad. And, well, the Six of Swords says that there is somebody that is able to move away from that negative energy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Now, there's something about this Six of Swords as well that looks, this person is unconscious, isn't it? I'm getting so much. I'm getting that for many of you. That string there was pulled out of this. That is my dog that just opened the door over there to my bedroom. Anyways, Six of Swords. Somebody was pulled out of this, but if you can imagine, it's as if it's like this. Can you imagine somebody being underground? And I'm seeing that as just something, could be something hidden, something, I don't know. Apply it to your situation, okay? Can you think about somebody that's been buried for a while? There's not so much oxygen there, right? But there's still a little bit because of the coffin, right? But it's limited. So that could cause disorientation, right? Whoever gets taken out of, gets saved by the bell. You can imagine, right? Them coming out of there disorientated. Like it's going to take them a little while to kind of snap out of it, right? For them to gain consciousness fully and understand what has just happened to them. So is this you, Taurus? Is this you, Crosswatcher? Like you were saved by the bell. And at this very moment could very well be that you are regaining consciousness. But, okay, or this may have already happened. There's a timeline here, okay? And it's like just... Six of Swords, what's they saying? Yeah. Is that you just regaining consciousness? And depending, right, on where you are on this timeline, you might be like very disorientated, or you might already be, I'm hearing, healing from this, because the Six of Swords is healing. It's mental healing, right? Sometimes things can get incredibly confusing, especially with that gray cloud there. You see that? And then look at this. This is the Student of Pentacles. You see those flowers? It's just giving, I'm thinking about the cemetery. I'm thinking about a grave. I don't know, maybe it's just me. The Student of Pentacles. And look, this dude here looks asleep, doesn't it? One person here. Okay, there's two lovers were buried alive. Apply that to your situation. Something was done. Something was done to them. But I'm telling you, one of them got saved by the bell. It's this one for many of you, whoever that is. But there's another one that's still asleep, or was initially when this happened. And again, depending on where you are on this timeline, you might be at the beginning of this, you might be in the middle, you might be at the end. That's what it is that you should know. This one's asleep. You see, I'm telling you, I'm just seeing it. That's the flower arrangement sitting at the top of the grave, right at the top of this one's head. So it's a dire, right? This is something that this is something critical. This is something critical and time sensitive. Time sensitive in the way that there's only like a window of time here where something can be done before it's lost forever. You know? But or it's lost forever. Wow. So what is, okay, so I feel like that's just, Spirit being informative there. What is the, what else, one last thing that you want to share? Oh, my Lord, the Tower. The Tower. I think that will wake anybody up. Right? Isn't I love this. Do you see it? What is it? What's the Tower? Well, what's the Tower oftentimes could be seen as an awakening, a rude awakening, for sure. That's everything I've been describing here. Waking up unburied. That is a rude awakening. They're like, oh, what's going on here? That's the Tower. And then I'm also seeing this like as a very loud bang or noise, an explosion of some sort that just like wakes somebody up. Oh my God. What do we have here? The Tower is liberation, guys. Liberation. You will be liberated. These two people right here will be awakened and liberated just on time. I'm hearing Saved by the Bell. Oh my goodness. So that is something it is that you should know. Gosh, I feel like I want to just look into all of that. I'm going to look into all of this because that right there, I'm trying to think who the heck was that other sign. Because I feel like many of you should listen to that reading. I want to continue looking into this. Holy Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about this, Holy Spirit. Tell me more that I can share with Taurus Crosswatcher. Tell me more about this situation, how it's going to be developing. Give us more insight, more clarity into what is happening here. All right, this is the very first one. It's the Three of Cups. Okay. We have the Three of Cups. Look, and all these ladies, they're sipping their tea. Okay, and then here we have the Student of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. You know what this kind of feels like? It feels like these ladies, I don't know. Like right now I'm getting a visual of like these women. Like this is the energy this card has for me. They're watching somebody and they know something's about to happen and they're just kind of sipping their tea like, like, yeah, like that's the feeling that I'm getting. I don't know. How do I interpret that? That's what I'm getting. And I say that because here we have the Student of Swords in its reverse, which would be the Page of Swords. And if you know anything about the Page of Swords, they're just learning. They're learning. So in its reverse. So this is a person they're going to learn something. They're going to learn something. Oh, yeah. And it's perhaps just waiting to happen. Do you see that? You see, perhaps just waiting to happen. Those three ladies are like, For many of you, that could be your spirit guides. That could be it could be somebody that has passed on, like a grandparent. Very strong women, their energies, ancestors. For many of you, the Three of Cups, or the Three of Cups as well could be a group of people that are living right now and that are some way connected to this. And they're just kind of watching all of this happen. They're watching somebody like trip and fall. You see that? They're watching it. You're going to watch somebody, Taurus, cross watcher. You're going to watch them right in front of your face. You're going to watch them trip and fall and eat their... And they're going to learn because it's the page. Look, student of swords. It's the page of swords. It's reversed. They're going to find out. That's pretty much what they're saying. They're going to find out. That's what these are saying. They're going to find out. And like, they're just watching, waiting for it to happen. It's like they know, they're watching it, or maybe they don't know, but it's happening in front of them. It's happening in front of them. Something's going to happen right in front of your face. You're going to see something. I'm hearing explode in somebody's face, which is just symbolic representative of something going wrong for somebody. And you're going to see it. Student of Swords reverse is going to blow up in their face again. I know you can see it. Look, they're watching, sitting there, and there's somebody's walking by. Maybe, who knows what the heck that Student of Swords is doing there. But point is, they trip, slip. They're slipping. They're going to slip. They're slipping. They're going to slip. When somebody says that, it's because they're going to mess up, right? They're going to mess up. They're going to find out. They're going to find out. You know what this is also reminding me? Have you guys seen that the Dave Chappelle back then when he used to do the skits? And there was one that was called When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong. This is reminding me of that, when keeping it real goes wrong. We're going to find out. And then here we have the Four of Cups. Oh my God, does it go? Look, the Four of Cups is somebody that is just disappointed. Look, and there's wine being poured there. They can't celebrate. Look, the cup is there, is being poured, but they can't. This is somebody that will not be able to celebrate. If something's going to backfire, I'm telling you, with that tower that we saw there. Ooh, Taurus, and I'm just getting the feeling you're going to have front row seats. You and a handful of others. You, another person, and maybe another one. A handful of you perhaps are going to have front row seats. Damn. Four of Cups. They won't be able to. That's something you should know. They're not going to be able to celebrate. Because it's going to backfire. They're going to slip and they're going to fall. And I'm hearing at the end of this, they will not be able to, they won't enjoy this. The Four of Cups. No. Look at this person. Oh, they look upset. Look, they have a long face. That champagne they're being poured. They can't even, it won't even taste right. They don't even have a taste for it. And it means what? It means that they can't enjoy it. They won't be able to enjoy it. Oh, they won't enjoy it. What is going on? Please do tell me, share. I love to listen to, read the comments and see what, read what's going on or how this connects with you guys. It certainly does bring me clarity, perspective, and, and it allows me to see how this can connect with you, all of you, in many different ways. And it all connects, it all goes. Wow, I'm telling you, this goes. It goes. Tell me more. That's what you get. Explorer of Wands. Why am I hearing what's good? What? I'm getting these vibes. Let me show you. All right. We have the Explorer of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. And like here we have this woman. I feel like that's you. That's you, Taurus, or that's somebody here. I'm hearing on the other side of not this one. That to me it feels like this one is just they're they're thinking about how to respond or react. And you see how that matches in their mouth. To me, that is the symbolic of the potential that this Explorer of Wands has to create damage or chaos, because I'm seeing a bunch of gasoline on the floor, and this one wants they could just grab it and throw it on the floor. So this one I'm hearing can make things worse for this one. And I'm just getting that that's either you or that's the other dead person that was, I'm hearing that was next to the other grave. Yep. They could set this on fire. They can make this even worse. Ooh, look, I feel like this one knows too, because look, Explorer of Swords. And you see their face? It's like, and it's what? Oh my God. I'll show you what that is. It's connected to the what? Student of Swords reversed. You see? So what comes next? From the Page of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords. So you see, it's that person. Yikes. And the swords in their eyes, it's just a reality check, right? But you see how they're wearing these big sunglasses, like they're kind of hiding. Like I'm seeing somebody that, you know, like I'm thinking about, you know, when somebody gets in trouble and then the media gets involved, paparazzi, there's all these cameras, the media's there. What do they do a lot of times? If they can, if they're not like, if they're going to court, and all these cameras are around. They wear these big glasses like, don't look at me, don't look at me. So it's kind of like that, like, don't look at me, don't look at me. And the fact that it says Explorer is the Knight of Wands, I feel like this person just wants to run. I feel like they just want to run. Here we have the Eight of Swords. There's that string again. Look, those ropes. You see them? The rope. And this is a masculine energy. And earlier we saw we saw the feminine energy being lifted, right? The Eight of Swords. This one doesn't know. Oh, this one's stuck. This one's stuck. That's what the Eight of Swords is I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. They're not really stuck. But in this scenario that I've been giving you guys from the beginning, it's like, well, you kind of are. You're kind of underground. But they have the rope. That's important. The rope is there. The rope is there. And it's like this one knows, right? You see that? This one knows, like, uh-oh. They're about to get pulled out. They're about to get pulled out. They're about to wake up. Eight of Swords. And they're going to get pulled out. And to me, this is somebody that is aware. That is aware. Like, something smells funny, right? Something smells funny. Something's up here. You see the face? This one, suspicious, right? Sus. They're like, what? What? And well, this could be somebody, this could be you, Taurus, somebody else here that just gets I'm hearing starts exploring. Well, what do we have here? What do we have here? Something's off. Something, you know, and uh-oh. Uh-oh. This one here. Oh. It just looks to me like somebody you don't want to mess with. You don't want to mess with her. And I feel like this one knows, but they're still trying to hide. You see, they're trying to hide. Again, guys, this is a timeline. It's a timeline. Depending on your situation, you might be here, there, or over there, okay? Uh-oh. 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 So the Explorer to me also says that they might, well, they're going to do something. They're going to take action in some way. They're going to take action in some kind of way. Because already here, there's been a slip. Something already went wrong. This plan, they missed something. Something didn't go their way. Again, I'm hearing they were not expecting. They didn't anticipate hearing this. That creative individual, that the inventor in this story. They weren't expecting that inventor to come around and to create that bell. So now they're having to kind of like work around it. Do you see? And that's when this happens. They slip. They make a mistake of some sort. They made a mistake of some sort. Look, and this one's onto their ass. And then they're like, I have to take action now. But you see how this one is still trapped? So this would be like a person that kidnaps, to think about it like that, another person, and then they realize that somebody's on their trail, and they're like, I have to take action, which is what I'm hearing. They're going to try to remove the corpse and move it somewhere else. That felt kind of dark there, guys. I don't know. I just got chills. The Eight of Swords, and then they're going to try to, which just is symbolic of them trying to cover their tracks, or they're trying to still, I'm hearing, they're taking action in some way here, guys. And I'm hearing it's, and they know it's like they're going to wake up soon. They're going to wake up soon. They're going to wake up. Yep, look, it's the Sun card. They're going to wake up soon. The sun is there. The sun, whoo, is so bright. The sun is there. I'm telling you, there is the time sensitivity from the get-go. We've seen that. They know. Kind of messed up their plans here. The sun is coming up. And it's all going to be too clear. Somebody will be awakened. Okay. Well, how is this going to end up? How is this going to future? How is this ending, Holy Spirit? Future developments, revelation do you have? How does this end? And again, for each and every one of you, you're going to be on a different, there's a spectrum here. There's a timeline. You might be here, there. This is how it's going to end up. So you're right at the beginning, okay, of this. This is going to be, it's how it's going to end up in the future. If you're in the middle, still the same. And well, if you're already there, this could just be giving you some clarity. It's just shining the light. It could be confirming things for you. Again, giving you some awareness, some clarity into the present circumstances. So let's see, how is this going to turn out? How is this going to turn out, Holy Spirit? How is this going to turn out? How is this going to turn out? How is this going to turn out, Holy Spirit? How is this going to turn out? Oh, one more card. Here we go. We have the that dude there with the flower arrangement on their head. Okay. And then we have this one here, the Temperance. We have the Explorer of Wands. We have the Lovers. You know what I'm getting as it's kind of like this one has been so gravely affected. It's you see, they're asleep. They've been asleep throughout the reading. You've seen it. You've seen the masculine energy, how they've come out sleeping the entire time. And it's the masculine energy. You see it. They're asleep. And I'm seeing this kind of like Sleeping Beauty. But here it's like there's like a potion that is being given to them to wake them up, because it's the Temperance card. And then here we have a chemist. So this is about a solution, finding a solution, finding a remedy, finding a cure. So I feel like there is a masculine energy or a person here that has been gravely affected. It's almost as if they're not waking up at all. They've been so impacted and affected by what this is that it just leaves it. They flatline, but they're not dead, right? They've just flatlined. They're not waking up. And it might be because I'm hearing the time, you know, it has a lot to do with the time and how things developed, and you know, it's just like they're not waking up. But the Temperance says that there is definitely a cure. There's a cure here for them. That's interesting. There's a cure for them. That's interesting. I wonder what, how does that resonate with many of you? What do you think Spirit is telling you? Student of Pentacles, that is the Page of Pentacles, and then the Temperance. We have the Student of Wands, and then here we have somebody burning, I don't know, there's like paper being burnt. This is an alchemist. This person could need healing. Oh, they need healing. They need healing because the Temperance is a healer. And here specifically, I find it very interesting that it's a chemist. So that would be what? That would be what? A magician, right? A master alchemist. Especially so, it made me think about it like that with this fire, because the fire is what? Is transmutation. It has to do with alchemy, how things change. So this is this will be transmuted. This needs to be transmuted. This needs to be transmuted. This needs to be healed. They need healing. This needs to be transmuted. This is something that will be transmuted. It's just a state of mind. It's definitely a state of mind that needs to be transformed. So it's almost like they're not going to be the same. It feels this as well could have been something incredibly shocking, something that really traumatic. Absolutely. Isn't that not traumatic? I mean, it's not exactly that, okay? Being buried alive, but can you imagine that experience there and then waking up and gosh, and then you're stuck there, you know, you're not immediately taken out and you're just kind of stuck there, and then you fall asleep, you know, it's like you think you're dead, right? It's like you die. I'm hearing, but they get taken out once, you know, their body can't take it anymore because of the low oxygen level, you know. You're getting, symbolically, look at all of this. Temperance is an angel as well. It's healing. It's a remedy. It's a potion. You see, it's like that's what they need. This person needs. This is something traumatic for them, and it's kind of like gonna mess. It's already messed. It's gonna mess with them, with their head just a little bit. And when that happens, guys, a lot of times what you need to do is just. It's something that is changing. As a matter of fact, I feel like this experience here is going to help this individual transmute a certain state of mind, a certain emotional state that they've been in. It's a change of heart. It's a change of mind. Okay. That is completely transformed, because the head is standing out here. And the student is like relearning something, taking something in that's new. And it's like they're asleep here, and then the fire, the transmutation, something is being burned there, like old news, something old. So yeah, this is something that's what you should know. This is something that needs to be, needs to be transmuted. Explorer of Wands. I feel like this one here is the one I'm hearing that set this on fire. They're the ones that are setting that on fire. And then we have the Lovers, guys. That's the good thing that we see here. This is the very last card in your reading, the Lovers. And what I love about this is that we saw it at the very beginning, didn't we? We saw it with the World card. And the World card is an ending and a new beginning. It's like a death and a rebirth. You see how it all goes? And we saw two skeletons in the World card. And well, there were skeletons. There were two lovers. I'm seeing them as two lovers. There were just two skeletons, but the skeletons looked like they were in a fetal position, and they were like facing each other. So it felt like lovers to me. And well, here we see them, and they're not skeletons. They're alive. They're alive and well, and they're alive and well. I do see somebody here still feeling like it's like they want it. This could be you, Taurus. This could be the significant others. Like you want to do something about this, because this person to me looks like they're angry. They're angry. What can you tell me about this Explorer of Wands, Holy Spirit? So that's what you can expect. Healing, transmutation of this experience, because it's obviously really going to impact, I feel like, the masculine energy, okay? And they will need help in assistance transmuting this experience. And with the Explorer of Wands, I feel like that's just perhaps you, Taurus, somebody in this situation that just feels like, you know what, I need to do something about this. Now, this doesn't mean you want to go hurt somebody, but, you know, sometimes we go through things and then we say, you know what, I'm going to turn this into a cause, you know, I'm going to use this to help me, perhaps help others, because this is the Temperance card, and the Temperance card it's a healer. So maybe you could use this experience to maybe teach others. If not teach, again, just spread awareness. Student, Explorer of Wands. And then I'm clarifying this Explorer of Wands, and we see the Three of Wands. This is a path, guys. You see there's a path here that's open. What advice do you have for this person? And the reason I'm asking for advice, guys, is because I feel like you need to move forward. This as well, again, this is how this is going to end up. This is the result of all of this. I see an opportunity opening up out of this in some way. The Explorer, and then the Three of Wands, which it's an opportunity. It's something, future developments. It's a new path that is that appears that you decide to take. This is. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. It's almost like you're taking a lot from this. Somebody's taking a whole lot from this. You see this person? Oh, Lord, what do they have there? That's I don't know, a bunch of grains. And then there's money there, a phone, electronics, and they're carrying them, and they're going somewhere. So, guys, I feel like what this is just saying is like, listen, this could go in so many ways. This can go in so many ways from here. What it is that you should know is take the path that calls you. Just take the path that calls you. No matter how, you know, it's not necessarily a burden, but it does kind of feel like it, right? It's not a burden, because the Two of Pentacles is not necessarily a burden, okay? But it can feel like it. You might want to do something else. I mean, you might want to get revenge. You might want to get revenge. Look, the moon card is at the very bottom, which, you know, does have a lot to do with, you know, certain subconscious feelings, emotions that just kind of come to the surface. I feel like what this is saying is when the time comes, you will be called, okay, to a certain path. It will be very clear. Take this opportunity and take this path. I guess it's saying choose love, guys. Choose love, because the Lovers is about a choice, and it's saying it's choose love, not hate. No matter how much this feels like a burden, it's the right thing to do. Choose love, not hate. Choose love and not hate. Whatever it is that we have here, choose love and not hate. All right. Let's get a closing message. A closing message from... Oh, the deck that I was using is not here. Okay, so I'm going to have to use another one. Oh, yeah, it is. It's this one. It's the self-care love oracle. The self-love oracle. All right, Taurus, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. All right, let's see. Let's see. Closing message for Taurus. Here we go. It says, be nimble. Oh my God. This reminds me of Kuan Yin. As a matter of fact, I think it is Kuan Yin. And Kuan Yin is the goddess of compassion. Compassion, forgiveness. When we ask for help, we must be open to receiving it. At the bottom, that might be that somebody needs help. Up there, that person with the flowers on their head that's asleep, they're going to need help. And maybe that's where that advice at the end comes in. When we ask for help, we must be open to receiving it. We may be called to be flexible when help arrives in an unexpected form. Interesting. Love all. It says, your compassion is incomplete until it includes yourself. Release self-judgment, self-punishment, self-loathing, and self-sabotage. The reflection of your love begins with you. Love all. Then we have co-create. Working with others creates new possibilities. Cooperative relationships lead to greater growth. Co-create. Co-create. Working with others creates new possibilities. Okay. Working with others creates new possibilities. So do know that there is, I'm hearing more than just you it's going to take more than just you for many of you to what is the word? I'm trying to find the right word, because look, you see those Lovers there? They're reminding me of the World card. You see them? They're reminding me of the World card. So again, a beginning and an end. So and co-create. For many of you, it's just not, it's going to take two. It's going to take two. It's going to take several people, okay, to come together, to unite, to co-create, to wrap things up and to create something new, okay? Love all. Love all. That goes. What did I tell you guys at the end? I know you want to just blow things up. That person did. The Explorer of Wands with the match on their mouth. But it says love all. Be nimble. When we ask for help, we must be open to receiving it. We may be called to be flexible when help arrives in unexpected forms. So what does that mean? It means, listen, well, one, the unexpected, and again, help. It's like help is going to be needed, and you have to be open to receiving it, because you have to. You have to. There comes times in our lives where we need help. We need someone another energy to help us achieve or get to a certain place, and it's just the way that it is. We have remember your purpose. You see, that's that Three of Wands we saw there, that path. You came to earth to learn how to love yourself and all that is, to achieve self-mastery, to explore conscious creation. Heaven resides in your heart. Remember your purpose. Let's get one more card, and then I'm going to get a closing message from that other deck. Dance. Change is not possible without movement, and movement is everywhere in the universe. You are invited to join in the dance. So get moving, don't get stuck. Create. Share light. It says everyone has the ability to create a life of joy. It is our birthright to manifest our desires and hopes and our dreams. Share light. Share your trials as well as your triumphs. Your story benefits you in the telling and others in the hearing. Spreading the light of transformation. Absolutely. For many of you here, we have one of those experiences that you should share with others, because it's going to well, it's going to help you. It's going to heal you. I'm hearing in talking about it, and it's going to help others in listening. This is the Key Oracle. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. Oops. Closing message for Taurus, Holy Spirit. Closing message. Closing message. Closing message. We have protection needed. What the heck did I tell you? Look, I told y'all right here. It goes. Protect your energy. Don't waste your energy. Preserve your energy. So don't waste your energy means like don't give your energy, your time on things that don't serve you. Preserve your energy. It means don't exhaust yourself, you know, or don't put your mind and energy into something that you really, you know, it doesn't really make a big difference, or it's not part of hearing of a certain purpose. It's not going to help you. Create strong boundaries. Protect your energy. Right here. Shield. Protection needed. It is vital at this time to protect your energy field, as others may be projecting negative energy onto you. You also may be in an environment for which you are absorbing negative vibes that are draining you. Call in Archangel Michael for protection and to clear your energy field. Having a practice of grounding and putting a protective bubble around you every day will be helpful. I highly recommend Steve Noble's YouTube channel, guys. He works a lot with the Archangel energies, which are reminding me of them right now. And that's how he starts off all of his meditations, transmissions. He calls in the Archangel energies. And I've been doing his meditations for a very long time, guys. I would say maybe 5 years or so. And I cannot express to you how much it is that they have helped me in my spiritual journey. And well, he has a lot of transmissions and meditations on his channel, Steve Noble. That's what his channel is called, Steve Noble. And he has the incredible gift of healing through his guided meditations. Highly recommend his channel, Steve Noble. There's meditations that he has on their transmissions that are for protection, for clearing your energy. Go on there and explore. You'll see. And do them. We have betrayal revealed. What? Yep. Have you been listening? Have you been listening? The situation will reveal to you the intention behind it. That can get scary. That's just what I'm hearing. The intent. I mean, just finding out something, or like how something looks, right? That in itself is shocking, right? Could be impactful. But when you find out like the person's intent, or when you start thinking about that, delving into that, it could get dark. The situation will reveal to you the intention behind it. The situation will reveal to you the intention behind it, whether it's you betraying yourself or in some way, or another person or situation. Sorry, let me read that all over again. The situation will reveal to you the intention behind it, whether it's you betraying yourself in some way or another person or situation. By unmasking the truth, by By unmasking the truth, by removing any blinders that hinder knowing the answer, brings clarity. Betrayal revealed. This is what I have for you, my dear Taurus. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.